the ruler called upon Jesus. He said right away, my daughter has died. Come and lay your hands on her that she may live. You see, he is convinced and he states his faith. And so God once again turns in the direction of faith and follows with the disciples. But I love even more that when they get to verse 23, to the synagogue ruler's house, they find flute players and wailers and the traditional funeral stuff going on at this house because of their culture. I don't know who called the flute players and the singers and all the wailers, but they were called and they all came and they were mourning the death of this little girl. And I love what Jesus says. He says, make room, for the girl is not dead, but sleeping. And I love this statement Jesus makes. Do we need to make room for God to work in this situation? Do we need to make room for God to move in our own situations when we feel like all hope is lost, that death has settled in, that there's nothing more that can be done, and God shows up and says, make room for me to work, for me to create a miracle. Make room. You see, we see things too final. But God says his ways are higher than our ways. His ways are greater than our ways. And if we hit that financial end, or if we hit the physical end, and we say, well, we can't do anymore, God says, make room. I'm here. Everything's going to be all right. So my friends, let's make room for God to work in our lives. Make room for God. And you know how the people responded to Jesus when Jesus said, let's make room for God? They ridiculed him, it says. They made fun of him. They laughed at him. They joked at him. They mistreated him. But I love that it says that the synagogue ruler did not say, Jesus, they're right, get out of my house. It says in the next verse, they put the people out and they shut the door. That's what faith does. Faith takes those people and puts them out. Those people that are saying, well, now how's your church going that you're building? How many people do you have? Let's see what's going on here. How much money do you have? And all these things. And they're making fun of God. They're making fun of what God's done and what God is doing, and they're ridiculing, and they don't even know it. And so we have to take those people and put them out and say, Jesus, you're here with me. I made room for you to change our situation and do whatever you want to do with this situation. I am here for you. And I love the fact that once they stepped outside, Jesus was able to lay his hands on the girl. And she wakes up. And she is healed completely.